San Francisco 49ers. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
To kick off for San Francisco.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Here's the All-Pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And the Niners,
I knew I could let him go.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's
Nick Bosa.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Once again, Nick Bosa with the pressure, bro.
17-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, don't do that.
And to me, one thing's for sure.
He sucks on the run, but he can cover, fools.
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that.
And here comes Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Oh, that was nothing.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13. Garoppolo.
Oh, come on, Ayuk.
Doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Running the counter with Mostert. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete.
Some bullshit.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 4.
From the 24, Allen escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Diggs there for Buffalo first. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Better keep these by with the big man, man.
Inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one. You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Blitzing on the run is not always the best thing to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And some room to maneuver.
I told you not to do that. Don't do that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 64 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Oh, the ball comes out on the
You were going to give it right back, my guy.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis.
You're lucky that happened.
Up second down. Throwing again. Allen. And his throw.
Come on.
Complete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
That was a good throw. That was a good throw.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught.
He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Allen. He hits Beasley right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bills on.
No, I'm aware of what you're doing, my guy.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now Allen operating from the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bills.
There are no easy touchdowns. No easy touchdowns.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll look to run with Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call is bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the second try.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there. So the
Oh, you didn't let me want to run it back, huh?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Mostert, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And 4 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21. 21, 21. Here we go.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a
George Kittle.
Touchdown. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Down 49ers.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And open, that's Deebo Samuel. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now he'll pull it down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's
4th
go.
down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's got some space here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brought down by A.J. Klein. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. 21.
Bills 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
This is Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And he's got it up and through.
The score, Niners 28, Bills 14. Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills take over.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Allen's throw is complete, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's
Touchdown.
a double return for the 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
You better finish the game. I don't like quitters.
Roberts now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 73 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Turnover on down.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
It's over for you, boy.
First down pickup of 18 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A.J. Klein coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Garoppolo looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 36 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Roberts on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 71 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And now look at him go.
It's a pick. Oh!
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So Garoppolo's going to throw it. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bills take over.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some room to roam now. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.